Open course book, page number 3, fifth bit. Page number 3, fifth bit. When a transversal cuts a pair of parallel lines, 8 angles are formed. Identify given pair of angles as alternate angles, corresponding angles, allied angles, or none of these. First question he has given angle 2 and 5. Both are allied angle. A answer is allied angle. A answer is allied angle. B question, angle 1 and 4. Angle 1 and 4, they, that angle is vertically opposite angle. But in this question, vertically opposite is not there. The answer will write here, none of these. None of these. That this angle is vertically opposite angle. But in this question, this angle name not there. C question, angle 4 and 5. Angle 4 and 5 is forming Z shape, that is called alternate angles. Alternate angles. D question, angle 2 and 6. Angle 2 and 6, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. E question, angle 1 and 8. Angle 1 at 8 is the exterior alternate angle, but this angle they have not mentioned. Answer is none of these. F question, angle 6 and 7. Angle 6 and 7, none of these. Both are vertically opposite angle, but this angle they have not mentioned. Answer is none of these. G question, angle 3 and 7. Angle 3 and 7, both are corresponding angle. This was the yesterday's homework. One more bit was there, but that bit was very easy. Corresponding angles. Next, fifth bit. Fifth bit. Line N is the transversal. Yes. E question we can say also alternate angles, because they need to mention very clearly alternate which angle, interior or exterior. Actual answer is what? None of these. C and D both answer is none of these. Then I can write here alternate angles. 1 and 8 alternate angles we can write. The transversal line concept is very, very important concept. Fifth bit, sixth bit now. Sixth bit. Line N is the transversal to the pair of parallel lines L and M. Complete the following tables as instructed. A question he has given pair of corresponding angles of transversal N and L and M. L and M. We know already corresponding angles are equal. Now in this figure, angle 1 is corresponding to which angle? Angle 5. Note down. 1 is equal to 5. Next, 2 is equal to 6. 3 is equal to 7, and 4 is equal to 8. In the conclusion box, note down corresponding angles are equal. In conclusion box, you note down corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Those who have missed yesterday's class, you can't understand any concept today. Yesterday's class was very important class. B question. Pair of alternate angle of transversal N and L on L and M. We know alternate interior exterior angle will be equal. In B question, you are observing in the figure 4 is equal to 6. 4 is equal to 6 alternate interior angle. 3 is equal to 5 alternate interior angle. 1 is equal to 7 alternate exterior angle, and 2 is equal to 8 alternate exterior angle. Conclusion, note down here, alternate angles are equal, either interior or exterior. Alternate angles are equal. C question. Yesterday, so many times I have stressed that word. Allied angle will never be equal. Allied angle will never be equal, but the sum of allied angle will be 180 degree. The same question, angle sum. In this figure, which angle is the allied angle? 4 plus 5. Note down, angle 4 plus 5 is equal to angle 3 plus 6 is equal to 180 degree. I told yesterday so many times I have stressed that word. Allied angle will never be equal, but the sum of allied angle will be supplementary angle or 180 degree. On the bracket, note down. Allied angles are supplementary. Allied angle is also called as co-interior angle. Allied angles are supplementary means 180 degree. Allied angles are supplementary. But always keep in mind, allied angle will never be equal. The sum of allied angle will be supplementary angle or 180 degree. Allied angles are supplementary. Everyone close course book. Allied angles are supplementary. Alternate angles are equal. Yes. Yeah. Left side keep heading. Adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Two angles which have a common arm. Note down concept. What is adjacent angle? Two angles which have a common arm. Two angles which have a common arm. What is the meaning of arm? Arm is nothing but side. Two angles which have a common arm, comma, a common vertex, a common vertex, and lie on lie on either side of the common arms, either side of either side of common arms are called adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Don't draw this figure, first listen. Listen carefully, students, what I have given concept here. Stop writing, everyone, concentrate here. What is the adjacent angle? Two angles which have a common arm. In this figure, you are observing, students, which side is the common? BD side is the common. BD side is the common. BD arm is the common. Middle is coming now? Yes. After that, a common vertex. Which vertex is the common here? B is the vertex and this is the common vertex. What is vertex? Yeah, two, if two or more than two rays are meeting at one point, that point is called common initial point or vertex. Now here B is the one common vertex and BD is the one common side, and remaining angle ABD is equal to angle CBD. Means half of the up angle is equal to half of down angle. If we'll combine, then we will become complete BABC. I can say angle ABC is equal to angle ABD plus B angle DBC. Okay, I'm mentioning the angle. Don't confuse. Angle 1, angle 2. This is angle 3. Draw this figure. Note down. BD is the common arms. BD is common arm. BD is the common arm in this. What is common vertex? B is the common vertex. What is vertex? If two or more than two rays are emitting at one point, that point is common initial point or vertex. B is the common vertex. And what about adjacent angle? Angle 1 plus angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angle. Angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. Angle 1 and 2 are adjacent angles. Angle 1 we can say angle ABD, angle 2 I can say angle DBC. Angle 1 is equal to angle ABD, angle 2 is equal to angle DBC. You are observing, students, here B is the common. This is called common vertex. I hope there is no doubt in the adjacent angle. If I'm talking about adjacent angle, firstly I want to search which vertex is the common. B vertex is the common. Which arm is the common? BD arm is the common. Now ABD and DBC both are adjacent angle. We can say angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. Yes. Yes. Now in previous class, I explained about transversal line concept. Based on that concept, today we are going to solve so many questions. Okay. Example first note down. Find the value of find the value of find the value of x and y in the given figure. Find the value of x and y in the given figure. Draw this figure right side. Line L, line M. This is P, line P. Y, X, 68 degree. Now without solving, I will give answer within 1 second. Y is equal to 68 degree, X is equal to 68 degree. Without solving. Now Y is equal to 68 degree, Y. Vertically opposite angle. Angle Y is equal to 68 degree. Angle Y is opposite to 68. Then how to find angle X? Angle X and Y both are corresponding angle. Y is equal to X is equal to 68 degree. Now you are observing, students, here what is the importance of the transversal line. Very important. If you miss the class, you will face so many problems. Y is opposite to 68. Without calculation, I can say answer Y is equal to 68 degree. Y vertically opposite angle. Then how to find the value of X? I can say Y is equal to X is equal to Y corresponding angle. Or we can say 68 is equal to XY exterior alternate angle. That is also concept is there. 68 this side, X is that side, exterior alternate angle. That concept also I can apply. Note down solution. Y is equal to 68 degree. Y vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angles. Y is opposite to 68 as 68 is opposite to Y. Now I want to find out the value of X. X is equal to Y is equal to 68 degree. Y corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. F shape as 7 shape. corresponding angle. Corresponding angles. Answer completed without solving. I hope you got it, student. Everyone got it? F shape or 7 shape, corresponding angle. Note down fast. Now you are observing, students, what is the importance of transversal line. Whatever concept we have learned, that concept we are applying here. Vertically opposite angle, corresponding angle, alternate interior angle, alternate exterior angle, allied angle, or co-interior angle. This all concept will use while solving the question. Example 2. Find the value of x and y. Example 2. Find the value of x and y. Find the value of x and y in the given figure. Find the value of x and y in the given figure. Draw figure with the help of pencil. Don't use pen. This is two parallel lines. This is transversal line. Line L, M, P. We can take any line, no problem. That it depends on you. One not 8 degree. X, Y. In second question, we are observing here, x is opposite to 108. The value of x is 108. Why? Vertically opposite angle. Solution. X is equal to 108 degree. Why? Because x is opposite to 108. Yeah, 108 is opposite to x. Vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angles. Now how to find y? There are two ways are there. X and y both are forming Z shape. X and y both are forming Z shape, or we can say and 108 and y both are corresponding angle. or we can say x is equal to y, yeah, y is equal to x is equal to 108 degree, y alternate interior alternate angle, interior z shape, interior interior alternate angles. Or we can apply this concept also, y is equal to 108, y corresponding angle, or we can write, or y is equal to 108 degree, y corresponding angle, 7 shape, yeah, f shape, corresponding angle. Corresponding angles. Yes. Example 3. Find the value of x and y in the given figure. Find the value of x and y in the given figure. Find the value of x and y in the given figure. Right. Concentrate here. In this figure, we are observing the value of x is 50 degree because 50 and x both are vertically opposite. Solution: x is equal to 50 degree. Why? Both angle are opposite to each other. Vertically opposite angle. But here main top point is there, how to calculate y, because if this angle he has given, then we can say but angle is y. One concept is there, student, co-interior angle or allied angle concept. sum of co-interior angle is equal to 180 degree. Angle 50 plus y is equal to 180 degree. 50 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Y co-interior angle or allied angle. Bracket shape. Co-interior angles. Now I want to find out y plus 50. I want to transpose to the right side. 180 minus 50 is equal to 130 degree. The value of y is 130 degree. Note down everyone. Bracket shape. But always keep in mind, allied angle will never be equal. Again, I'm stressing this word because students are doing mistakes in the exam. They are writing allied angle is equal to, both allied angle are equal. Allied angle will never be equal. Yes, sum of allied angle is equal to 180 degree. 50 plus y is equal to 180. Y is equal to 130 degree. Yes. Now keep heading. Bisector angle. Keep heading. Bisector angle. Keep heading. Bisector angle. Listen, students, what is the meaning of bisector? Bisector is, there is magic word is not there. Listen carefully. What is the meaning of bisector? Suppose I have written here 90 degree angle. I want to find out bisector of 90. Bisector of 90 means 90, that angle I want to divide into equal parts. 45 is the bisector. Understood? If they have given 30 degree, if I'm asking bisector of 30 degree means 30 degree divided by 2 is equal to 15 degree. Whatever angle they will give, I want to divide into two equal part, that is called bisector angle. Bisector of 10 degree. 10 degree I want to divide into two parts, that is called 5 degree. Are you getting my point, students? What is the meaning of bisector? If any lines is dividing into two equal parts of the angles, that is called bisector angle. Suppose I have drawn one angle here. Listen carefully, don't write. I have drawn one angle. This is angle BOA 90 degree. Now if I want to find out bisector of 90 degree, what answer will become? 45 degree. Now with the help of compass, I want to construct 45 degree. In tomorrow's class, student, bring geometry box, a compass, protractor, and scale. I hope you caught it. What is the meaning of bisector? Bisector means angle divided into two equal parts, that is called bisector. Bisect means division, to divide into two equal parts. Note down this concept. Bisector of an angle, bisector of an angle, the bisector of an angle, the bisector of an angle is a line is a line passing through is a line passing through the vertex, passing through the vertex, comma, dividing the angle, dividing the angle into two equal parts. Into two equal parts. This line is very important line. Dividing the angles into two equal parts. The bisector of an angle is the line passing through the vertex, dividing the angle into two equal parts. Yes. All students stop writing. Stop writing, everyone. All students stop writing. Yes, listen carefully here. Yes. Suppose, don't write, listen carefully. Suppose I have drawn this one angle. I want to do bisector of this angle. How to do bisector? Concentrate here, everyone. All students concentrate. Yes. What is the name of this instrument? What is the name of this instrument? Composa protractor. What is the name of this instrument? Composa protractor. Composa protractor. What is the name of this instrument? Compass, right. Now concentrate here. This is the compass. There are two nodes are there. One left side node is there and second is right side node. Listen carefully. Left side node is called metal point. This point is called metal point. Don't write, listen first. This point is called metal point and this point is called, what is that? Ruler. What is that? Ruler. The left side point is called metal point. Iron is there. Steel color is there. That is metal point. And this is ruler. We are inserting ruler here. That is called ruler. And this is called metal point. Understood? This is called metal point. And this is right side is called ruler. Now I want to bisect this angle. How to bisect? Concentrate, everyone, here. I want to bisect this angle. Concentrate. Firstly, I want to keep my metal point at point O. I kept my metal point at point O. Concentrate, everyone, here. Don't write anything. I kept my metal point at point O. I want to draw one arc. I want to draw one arc. Okay. I have drawn one arc. And this arc I will not change. Suppose this point I have assumed X and this point is Y. Again, I want to keep my metal point at point X. Listen here, concentrate very clearly. Firstly, I have taken one arc. Radius, you can take any radius. After that, I will keep my metal point at point X. I kept my metal point at point X. Again, I want to cut one arc. I am not changing my arc. Again, this metal point, I want to keep here at point Y. I kept my metal point at point Y. Again, I want to cut one arc. You are observing students here. This both arc are meeting at one point. Again, I want to join this where these two arc are meeting and this point O. With the help of scale, I want to join this line. This line is called bisector line. This line is called bisector line. Understood, everyone? This is called bisector line. If they have given 90-degree, I want to bisect, angle will become, same angle will come left side and same angle will come down, up and